Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, today we are getting into something that is literally mind-bending. I'm going to walk you through the absolute bleeding edge of content creation right now. We are breaking down exactly how you can build an entire ready-to-monetize YouTube channel from absolute scratch, and get this, we're doing it in just 5 minutes. We're going to be using the incredible 2026 AI tech stack. So we're talking about totally automating the niche selection, the channel name, the video ideas, the script, the thumbnail concept, and yes, even generating the actual fully narrated, moving visual content itself, all of that in under 300 seconds. If you have ever wanted to be a creator but just felt completely overwhelmed by the whole process, you're going to want to stick around, because everything you thought you knew about making content is literally about to change.
So let's just dive right into this and confront the elephant in the room. Ask yourself, honestly, what is actually stopping you from starting your YouTube channel today? What are those mental barriers that keep you sitting on the sidelines just consuming content instead of actually stepping into the arena and creating it? Look, for years, starting a channel was kind of like climbing a mountain. You had to be a charismatic presenter, a super meticulous researcher, a great writer, and a master editor, all at the exact same time. It's honestly no wonder so many people never even take that very first step.
I mean, we hear the same classic excuses all the time, right? Things like, I just don't know what to talk about, or I don't have any video editing skills, or the really big one, I just don't have the time. And hey, let me validate that hesitation for a second. Back in the day, every single one of those was a very real, very legitimate barrier to entry. Camera gear was wildly expensive. Figuring out Premiere Pro, that took months of banging your head against the wall. But here's the fascinating reality of where we are in 2026. Every single one of those excuses is completely invalid now. They are total myths. To put things in perspective, historically, a staggering 78% of new YouTube creators just outright quit within their first 3 months. And why? Burnout, pure and simple. The sheer friction of researching, filming, editing, and packaging up content the old-fashioned way just totally crushes people's enthusiasm. But this process we're unpacking today, it completely removes that friction. And when you remove the heavy lifting, you eliminate the primary cause of creator burnout, which opens the door for real consistency. And consistency is absolutely the name of the game here.
It's really like night and day. The old way meant weeks of agonizing writing, dropping thousands on camera gear, hyping yourself up to show your face on camera, and just wrestling with complex editing software. But the new way? Under 5 minutes total. $0 spent on gear, you're using NotebookLM for complete end-to-end automation, and you're leveraging AI-generated visuals so you never even have to show your face if you don't want to. It's lightning fast, it's faceless, and it's completely frictionless. All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, the 5-minute AI Blueprint Phase 1, Ideation.
Okay, so here are the first 4 chronological steps of our blueprint, and I really want you to pay attention to the timeline here. In exactly 225 seconds, so less than 4 minutes, we're going from literally 0 ideas to a fully written, highly engaging script. AI handles all the creative heavy lifting. We start by picking a profitable niche in about 60 seconds, and then we generate the channel branding in 30 seconds. Next, plotting out 10 viral video ideas takes just 45 seconds, instantly giving us curiosity-driven titles like, I automated my entire workday using AI, here's how, or the AI productivity stack nobody is talking about. Finally, actually writing the complete script, that takes just 90 seconds.
Now, what's really cool here is the exact prompt you use in a tool like ChatGPT or Claude. You aren't just sitting there guessing what people want to watch. You command the AI to analyze the data for you. By specifically asking for 10 profitable niches with low competition but high search volume for a total beginner, the AI instantly gives you data-backed gold mines. Stuff like personal finance for Gen Z or budget travel in Southeast Asia. You're literally bypassing weeks of market research in 1 single minute.
And once you have your niche, let's say we go with AI productivity tools, you just hit the AI with a quick 30-second prompt for channel names. Suddenly, you've got these catchy, available brand names like Flow with AI, Smart Stack Daily, or Prompt and Grow. And the absolute best part? Once you pick one, you can immediately take a name like Flow with AI, drop it into Canva AI or Adobe Firefly, and generate a totally professional, polished channel logo in another 30 seconds. Boom! Just like that, your entire brand identity is established.
Next up is the script. We ask Claude to write a 5-minute script for one of our generated titles. Let's say 5 AI tools that replace a full-time employee. But we don't just ask for a script. We demand a highly optimized structure. We tell it to start with a punchy 15-second hook using a shocking stat, then introduce the core problem of wasted time, pivot over to the AI solution, break down 5 specific tools in detail, and then finish it all off with a strong call to action. You literally never have to stare at a blank page again. The AI perfectly sequences the whole narrative to keep your audience hooked. Moving right along to Section 2, the 5-minute AI Blueprint. Phase 2, Production. Let's see how we turn that text into a fully choreographed video. All right, here is our final production countdown. We have exactly 2 minutes left on the clock. Step 1 is generating the actual video itself using NotebookLM, which takes about 60 seconds of your time to kick off. Step 2 is masterminding the thumbnail concept in 30 seconds, and then Step 3 is writing all the SEO metadata, your title, your description, and your tags in the final 30 seconds. Listen, NotebookLM is basically the ultimate creator cheat code right now. And here's why it absolutely dominates this phase. First off, you paste your script and your niche research directly into it as a source document. That means zero AI hallucinations. It's not just making things up out of thin air. Then you simply click the cinematic video overview format. Thanks to the massive upgrades powered by Gemini and Veo, it automatically generates a fully narrated video with real, moving visuals. You need absolutely zero editing software, zero cameras, and zero microphones. The final output is just sitting there, ready to upload directly to your channel in minutes. It's crazy.
Now, while NotebookLM is doing its thing in rendering your video, you hop right back over to ChatGPT. You use a master prompt to engineer a super high converting thumbnail. You ask it for the exact text overlay, the background colors, and the visual elements that are proven to drive clicks. The AI will tell you exactly what to do. It might suggest a dark gradient blue to black background, large, bold, bright yellow text saying 5 AI tools, white subtext reading replace your whole team, and a cool graphic of an AI brain on the right side. You literally just plug those precise instructions into Canva AI or Adobe Firefly, and your professional thumbnail is materialized in seconds. So, looking at the whole shebang, this entire 5-minute flow requires a really elegant, simple tech stack. ChatGPT and Claude act as your creative directors for all of the research and writing. NotebookLM acts as your complete production studio, host, and editor all rolled into one. And Canva and Adobe Firefly serve as your personal graphic design department. It is essentially an entire agency of experts working for you at the speed of thought, seamlessly passing the baton from ideation all the way to the final render.
And that brings us to Section 3, Path to Monetization, the Rewards. We've proven how frictionless the execution is, but let's talk about the actual financial potential here.
I really want you to internalize this number for a second. 2.7 billion. That is the sheer mind-boggling scale of the opportunity in front of you. There are 2.7 billion monthly active users on YouTube in 2026. Over 500 hours of content are uploaded every single minute. The audience is unimaginably huge, and they are incredibly hungry for educational, engaging content. And remember, AI-generated content is completely allowed on YouTube as long as you disclose it properly. You literally have direct access to a global audience.
And having that audience translates directly into multiple, diverse revenue streams. Obviously, once you start posting consistently and you hit that 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hour milestone, you unlock YouTube AdSense. But honestly, that is just the tip of the iceberg. The real secret sauce in these educational niches, especially anything related to AI, is affiliate marketing. You can promote the very AI tools you're talking about in your videos, and so many of them pay a staggering 20 to 40% recurring commission. And then, you've got brand sponsorships, selling your own digital prompt packs, or even offering one-on-one consulting to teach other people this exact system.
If you need an ultimate proof point to validate the effort here, this is it. Right now, creators using this exact, faceless, heavily automated AI strategy are generating anywhere between $3,000 and $15,000 a month. They're absolutely not spending their weeks stressing out over cameras or endlessly tweaking editing timelines. Instead, they're operating as high-level producers. They're utilizing this AI stack to rapidly iterate, test out different niches, and scale absolute content empires directly from their laptops.
So, we've thoroughly shattered every single myth holding you back. You don't need expensive gear, you do not need to show your face, you don't have to be a professional writer or some master editor, and you definitely don't need weeks of free time. The tools are right here, they are incredibly accessible, and the entire blueprint is laid out in front of you. The barrier to entry has completely vanished. The only thing left now, it's action. So I will leave you with this final thought. Your 5 minutes start right now. What channel are you going to build today?